So if you grab your mat, today's practice is going to be all about shoulder opening and hip opening. So if you've been doing a lot of sitting, this class is going to be really rejuvenating and help open up those areas of your body to allow some blood flow and to just overall allow you to feel replenished, rejuvenated, and just feel really good. I know you guys have a long day ahead of you, and this is just a really beautiful practice to ground yourself and to really feel connected so that you have a really wonderful day. So let's get started on our mats. Coming all the way onto your back into a laying down position. Drawing the soles of your feet together with the knees open wide in a Supta Baddha Konasana position. Bringing one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And if you choose to have music with the playlist I provided, you can press play now. Just keeping your cell phones off to the side so you don't get distracted. Really allowing yourself this next 45 minutes, carving out the time for yourself, connecting your body, connecting to your mind. So let's all take a deep inhalation through your nose, puffing up the belly, feeling the rise. As you take a cleansing open mouth exhale out through your mouth. Again, deep belly breath in. Your rib cage expands wide as you fill the belly, fill the lungs. Cleansing, open mouth exhale. Few more nice deep breaths here as you come into a nice rhythm of your pranayama or your breath. So taking equal inhales to equal cleansing exhales out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Hold at the top for a second. And exhale out through your mouth. Now keeping the knees wide, let's come into a few arm circles, beginning to work the rotator cuff. So sliding the fingertips along the ground. Inhale as you reach the arms up and back, biceps by the ears. Exhale, arms out to a T, down and around by your side. So it's like you're making snow angels. Inhale, reach the fingertips out and up. Lengthening through the spine on your inhale. Exhale, arms out to a T, down and around by your side. So observing the shoulders, trying to draw the shoulder heads back, lifting the chest, lengthening the spine on your inhale. Arms out to a T on your exhale. Let's do one more breath. Inhale. Collarbones wide, reaching and expanding up. Exhale, arms out to a T, down and around. Now gently bringing the palms to the outside of your knees as you guide the knees back together to touch. And then toe heel the feet wider than the mat as you cactus the arms. So finding an internal rotation of the hips here as you gently begin to windshield wiper the knees side to side. Your glute or your lower back can come off of the mat. So you're gently coming into a twist as you find an internal rotation of the hips. So if you've been doing a lot of sitting these days, as I have been, you'll feel this in the hip flexor and the psoas. Just taking this at your own pace, at your own breath. So inhale, center. Exhale, both knees to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, both knees to the other side. One more time, each side on your own. And then slowly coming back to center, knees up towards the sky as you toe heel the feet back to the mat. Gently pulling right knee in towards your chest as you straighten the left leg forward. Gently drawing the right knee towards your right armpit as you flex and lengthen the left toes forward. Option to bring some small ankle rolls here, moving in a clockwise position. And then slowly moving them into a counterclockwise position. So my ankles tend to crack and pop a little bit here, noticing and observing how that feels for you. Inhale as you draw the knee in a little bit closer towards the chest. And on your exhale, gently guide your right knee across your body with your left hand, and then extending the right arm out to a T. So coming into a supine twist. Picking up your head, drawing the gaze to the right, trying to melt the right shoulder down into your mat. Inhale, puffing up the belly. It's a little bit more challenging to breathe in your twist. Exhale, twisting a little bit deeper, imagining your spine like a towel and you're trying to rinse it out here. 3 more deep breaths on your own. With every exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. And then observing, noticing where you're feeling this in your body. Lower back, maybe the shoulder, maybe your glute. Rather than judging it, just observe. 1 more nice deep belly breath in. Cleansing, open mouth, exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Inhale, back to center, use the core, pulling the right knee in towards your chest. Left knee comes up to meet it. Lower back stays rooted into the mat as you draw circles like egg beaters, moving the knees in one direction. And then switching the direction of the circles, beginning to lubricate the hip sockets, the joints. And then slowly coming back to center, pulling the left knee in towards your chest as you straighten and lengthen the right leg forward. Flexing the toes back. So feeling an elongation through the right hip all the way down towards your heel. Your lower back kisses the mat as you draw the left knee in towards your chest. If that's too much for the hip flexor or the rib cage, gently bring the knee out towards the armpit. So 3 deep breaths here, beginning to draw circles with the left ankle. Counterclockwise and clockwise. Inhale through the nose, staying committed to the breath through the practice. That allows you to stay in the moment. That allows you to bring this practice as a moving meditation. Inhale. Twisting on your exhale, gently guiding the left knee across your body with the right hand. This time extending the left arm out to a T. And coming into about a 65% of a twist here. So gradually bringing it into a 75, an 85, twisting even deeper with every exhale. And allowing the breath to be the guide here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Again, last one. Puff up the belly on the inhale, giving your body the oxygen that it needs. Exhale as you find your limit, find your edge in this twist. And then slowly bringing it back to center, pulling both knees in towards your chest as you come back into those egg beaters. Moving in one direction and then changing the direction. One more nice deep breath in here. Exhale as you bring the soles of your feet down to the mat, reaching your arms above your head and then rolling onto your left side, coming into a fetal position. Your bicep meets the head, using it as a pillow here. And then taking a moment here to ground, setting your intention for your practice. Your intention is your why. So what brought you to your mat today? Without any attachment, without any expectation. Just setting your intention. Last deep belly breath in. On your exhale, press into your right palm, making your way into a tabletop position. So finding a few rounds of cat-cow, knees are hip distance apart, spreading the fingertips wide. Let's do this with the right fingertips back, left fingertips forward. So if you have carpal tunnel or any wrist or forearm tightness, this should feel good. Now we'll add in the cat-cow. Inhale as you drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale as you draw chin to chest, round the spine. Hips stay stacked over the knees. Again, inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest. One more, inhale. Undulating the spine on your exhale. Now the right fingertips come forward, the left fingertips rotate back, so in a counterclockwise position. Right fingertips forward. Again, knees hip width distance apart as you come into cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, widen the collarbones. Exhale, chin to chest, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round your spine. Last one, inhale and exhale. Slowly bring it back to center. Fingertips come forward. Now walking the hands a few inches forward, untucking the toes, pressing the hips high, coming into a high plank pose. Drawing the navel in towards your spine as you spread all 10 fingers, lifting out of the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the hips to the sky, downward facing dog, relaxing the head down. Shaking the head out, yes and no. Gazing to the top of your mat, slowly take small steps forward. Feet hip width distance apart as you interlace the fingers behind your lower back here. So if you have any lower back tightness as I do, micro bending the knees, hinging at the hips so that you're not curving the spine. Now inhale as you take a halfway lift, draw the shoulders away from the ears. On your exhale, melt the chest towards the thighs, taking a nice shoulder expansion here. Shaking the head out, yes and no. Playing around with the weight distribution in the feet, so slowly shifting forward, shifting back, maybe swaying the shoulder towards opposite knee, coming into a bit of a twisting bind. So this is just nice organic movement. Beginning to wake up the hamstrings. And then slowly releasing the hands down, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Your head will come up last. toe heel the big toes together to touch, taking a few shoulder rolls here. Inhale, shoulders forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Nice exaggerated movement. Noticing if you're holding on to any tightness or tension in the upper back, neck, and the shoulders, and then switching the direction of those circles. Now releasing the hands down, coming into some head circles now. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder, head comes back. Left ear, left shoulder. And then switching the direction of those circles. So again, moving in a clockwise position and then counterclockwise. The key in this pose here is to relax the shoulders down and back away from your ears, allowing the head to do the work here. So this is all connected. If you generally round your shoulders forward, there is a little bit of tension that comes with that in the neck and in the head. So taking one more circle here. Exhale as you release the arms, head comes back to center. Just kind of shake that out. Shake, 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 shake. We'll begin our sun salutation A. This movement and this flow allows the chi or the body's energy to just flow through the movement and through the body. So trying to connect to the breath here, I will cue it for you guys. So let's all step to the top of our mats. Inhale as you reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, take a back bend. So press the thighs and knees together to touch as you draw your gaze up towards the sky. Press the hips forward, widen the collarbones, shine your heart open. Inhale, straighten the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands all the way down to your mat. Again, micro bend the knees if your lower back is tight. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the palms to the shins, crown of your head forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step your feet back. Inhale, come down to the knees. Exhale, bend the elbows. Elbows graze the side as you lower all the way down. Untuck your toes, big toes together to touch. Inhale, baby cobra. Press into the palms, lift the chest. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Lower all the way down. Use the core to press into your palms, tabletop position. Coming into a child's pose. Knees wider than the hips, forehead comes down to meet the mat. Crawling the fingertips forward. Activating the biceps, coming onto the fingertips. Wrist lifts off the mat. Inhale, shift your weight forward, press into your palms. Walk the hands forward, untuck your toes, high plank pose. Take an inhale here. Hips high, downward facing dog. Pedal it out right and left. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, slowly step your feet forward, big toes together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach the arms up towards the sky, palms together to touch, and in towards your heart center, Samastitihi. So now we're gonna move breath to movement through that sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, back bend, shine the heart open, press your hips forward. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, bring it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step your feet back, high plank pose. Option to come down to your knees, or you can shift forward on your inhale, bending the elbows, coming into a high to medium plank. Inhale, straighten the arms, or come into baby cobra, or upward facing dog, child's pose, or press your hips right up into the sky, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Option to pedal out the legs right and left. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Sticking out the tongue, exhale, audible. One more time, inhale through your nose. Audible, open mouth, exhale to release. One more round, inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk or jump your feet forward, big toes together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, palms together to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. One more round. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, deep as back bend, open up the heart, shine it open. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, forward fold, weight is in your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, walk or jump your feet back into a high plank pose. Option to come down to your knees or take your chaturanga of choice. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose or downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here, pedaling it out right and left if you're in a down dog. And then slowly toe heel the feet wider than your hips as you walk the hands back. Bend your knees, coming into a malasana pose. So heels in, toes out, palms together to touch at heart center as you use your elbows to press the thighs and the knees open. So this is a nice hip opening pose. Closing your eyes, taking a few nice deep breaths here as you allow your tailbone to draw down towards the mat. So I'm hovering here. If your ankles or Achilles are tight, maybe this pose looks like this for you. Taking one more inhale and exhale. Last deep belly breath in. Exhale as you release the hands, straighten the legs, shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Toe heeling the big toes together to touch. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Bending the knees, sending the weight into your heels. Reaching the arms high. So maybe you're beginning to build a little bit of heat in your body, as I am. Taking open mouth exhales allows some of that heat to release. Sitting 1 inch lower, weight is in the heels. And then exhale, forward fold to release. Toe heeling the feet wider than the hips as you interlace the fingers behind your lower back, shoulder expansion. Melting the forehead down towards the shins, palms away from your lower back. Notice how this second round of shoulder expansion feels compared to the first. We're just taking one more inhale. Releasing your hands down, stepping your right foot back. Drop down onto your back knee. Inhale, reach the arms high, Anjaneyasana. Left ankle stacked underneath the left knee. Hands come to the thigh as you press the hips forward. So you'll feel this in the right quad and psoas. Lunging nice and deeply, maybe taking small pulses here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale as you bring the right palm down to the inside of your left foot. And then toe heel the left foot a little bit wide as you press the knee away from your body. Sitting nice and low into the hips. Lunging deeply. And then trying to gaze over the left shoulder. Enjoying the stretch in the hips on the left, the quad and the psoas on the right. Now slowly reaching the left arm up towards the sky. Option to stay here or bend the right knee, reach back and connect to your ankle. So if this is too much for your right knee, pick up the knee, slide it back another inch. So you're on the soft tissue, releasing any tightness or weight on the kneecap. One more inhale. Exhale, releasing the ankle, planting the left palm. Toe heeling the foot back to the center of your mat as you lift the right knee, reaching high, crescent lunge. Bending deeply into the front knee. Now spinning the back foot flat, warrior one. Reach the right fingertips forward, shake my hand. That'll help square your hips. And then reach up. Interlacing the fingers behind your lower back. Straightening the arms, drawing the gaze up towards the sky. Expanding the collarbones wide. And on your exhale, shifting and hinging forward. Left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Humble warrior. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Now using the core, slowly bringing it back up, reaching the biceps up by the ears, opening up to a warrior two. Front heel and back arch are in one line. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Right palm slides down your back leg. Left bicep by the ear. Creating space in the left side body. 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Sit a little deeper on your exhale. One more. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Step your right foot back, high plank. Option to come down to your knees. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose or downward facing dog. Pedal it out right and left. Noticing how that right side feels compared to the left. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk or jump your feet forward. Big toes together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Squeezing the thighs and knees together to touch. Allowing the glutes to fire up here. Reaching the fingertips, activating the biceps. One more inhale as you look down, wiggle the toes out, weight is in the heels. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left foot back. From here, use the core to reach the arms up towards the sky. Lunging deeply into the right knee this time. Both hands come to the thigh. Lunging it forward. Maybe taking those small pulses. Noticing the psoas and the quad here. Small pulses. Allowing the breath to release any tightness you may be feeling in the body. And then inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, left palm plants, toe heel the right foot a little bit wider as you sit nice and low into the right knee, and then press the knee open towards the pinky side. Just noticing, observing how this feels. Maybe a little bit different on the other side. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly toe heel the foot back to the center of your mat. Untuck your toes. Reach the arms high, crescent lunge. Spin the back foot flat, 45 degrees. Hip stays square to the front as you reach the left fingertips forward. Inhale, reach it high. Interlace the fingers behind your lower back. Humble warrior. Straighten the arms. That'll draw the shoulder heads back as you gaze up towards the sky. Squeeze the left glute. And on your exhale, begin to hinge forward. Right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. Releasing the crown of your head down. 3 deep breaths. Now using your core to slowly come up, warrior 2, arms out to a T, bending into the front knee, front heel and back arch are in one line. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior, left palm slides down your back leg, right bicep reaches back. Creating space in the right side body here. Taking one more inhale. Exhale as you windmill your hands down. Step the right foot back, high plank. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose or hips high, downward facing dog. Let's all come down onto our knees, taking a little bit of core here. Reaching the right fingertips forward, bicep by the ear as you send the left leg back. Option 1 to hold here. Option 2 to draw the right elbow towards the left knee at the center line of your body. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Set it down, swaying the hips side to side. Maybe drawing circles here in the hips to reset. And then slowly coming back to neutral. Knees stacked underneath the hips. This time you reach the left fingertips forward. Sending the right leg back, flexing the toes. Engaging the right glute. Inhale, option to stay here and hold. Option 2, exhale, drawing left elbow towards your right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Lower it down. Swaying the hips side to side. Beautiful job. Maybe circles in the hips to release. Few rounds of cat-cow, whatever feels good here. Now slowly sending the right leg back. Leg is straight, small pulses. Shifting the weight back into the heel. Bringing the right knee down, switching, small pulses. Weight back into the left heel. Left knee comes down. Inhale, right arm out to a T, reaching it up towards the sky. And on your exhale, thread the right arm through, right shoulder, right ear comes down to the mat. Maybe you crawl the left fingertips forward. Maybe you come into a half bind, bringing the left hand behind your lower back, connecting to the inside of the right hip crease. With every exhale, see if you can peel the left shoulder open. Slowing the breath. That'll help slow your heart rate. You guys are doing great. Stay with the connection to your breath. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release left palm underneath the left shoulder. Unthread the right arm back up to the sky. And then set it down. Right into the other side. Left arm out to a T. Reaching it up towards the sky. Feeling the openness in the pec and the chest. And on your exhale, thread the needle. Left shoulder, left ear down. Option to crawl the right fingertips forward. Option to bring the right hand behind you, connecting to the left inner hip crease as you peel the right shoulder open. 3 deep breaths here. Slowly release the right palm, unthread left. Left fingertips up towards the sky, counter stretch. Excuse me. Exhale, left palm comes down. Slowly straighten the right leg back, left leg back, hips high, downward facing dog. Pedal it out right and left. Inhale, right leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip, drawing circles with the right knee. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Right foot steps outside of the right hand as you drop down onto your back knee. So deep hip opener here. Inhale, lift the chest. Option to stay here. Option 2, come down to your forearms. Relaxing, letting everything go here. One more inhale. Slowly press into your palms on your exhale. Slowly toe heel the foot across your mat. We'll come into a half pigeon pose. So squaring the hips, coming onto the fingertips, lifting your chest. Gazing over your right shoulder. Inhale as you come back to center. And then slowly walking the hands forward. Maybe you come down onto the forearms. This is our peak posture here. So nice deep hip opening. We tend to store a lot of emotion and stress and memories in our hips. So this is a really great way of releasing that. One more inhale. Guys are doing great. Exhale, slowly pressing into your palms, lifting your chest, untucking the back toes, sliding the right leg back, and then shaking that out however that feels good to you. Slowly coming back into downward facing dog, pedal it out. Big toes together to touch. Inhale, left leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip, drawing some circles here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Left foot plants outside of the left hand, dropping down onto your back knee, creating space in that left hip as you slowly make your way down onto 1 or 2 forearms. One more deep breath in, getting ready for our peak posture here. Slowly pressing into your palms, toe heeling your foot across the mat. Left knee wider than your hip. Inhale, lifting the chest, looking over the left shoulder. Coming back to center, walking the hands forward. And if this is too much for your knee, if you have any hip or knee tightness, you can always come onto your back. I'll show this. And come into a figure 4 pose. So you draw the ankle over the thigh, thread the needle, and then pull the knee into your chest. So this is just as effective of a stretch, targeting the same area, the outer glute. So taking a few moments here in half pigeon or figure 4. And then slowly, in whichever posture you're in, you'll come out of it, making your way into our last downward facing dog of practice. Shaking out the left leg, however that feels good to you. And then we'll come to a seated position. Moving into the right outer glute piriformis area. So stacking the knees on top of one another. Holding here. Gomukhasana. Reaching the right arm up towards the sky. Bending the elbow. And then bringing the left hand behind it. Trying to connect the fingertips. Puffing up the chest. Drawing the spine nice and long as you root down into the sits bones. Inhale here. Option to slowly begin to hinge forward. You'll feel this in the shoulder head, in the right outer glute. Holding and breathing here. One more inhale. Slowly, half binds, release, shake out the arms. Coming into a quick seated twist. Left wrist to the outside of your right knee, right palm behind you as you gaze over your right shoulder. Rinsing, twisting the spine, moving through the torso. Last deep breath in here. Twisting a little bit deeper on your exhale. Slowly coming back to center, straightening the legs, shaking it out. And then we'll move into the other side. The left knee will stack over the right. I always notice a big difference from one side to the other on this one. So just being compassionate with yourself, compassionate with your body. Left arm up, bending at the elbow. Right hand comes behind you, trying to crawl the fingertips to connect at your upper back. If it doesn't, that's okay. So ankles draw apart, knees stack on top of one another as you lift and lengthen the chest. Holding here if you already feel this pose. If you wish to go a little bit deeper, beginning to hinge at the hips, trying not to round into the spine. One more deep breath in, find your limit, find your edge. Releasing the arms, shaking that out, shake, 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 shake. Left hand comes behind you, right arm up towards the sky as you twist right wrist to the outside of your left knee, gaze over your left shoulder. Seated twist, keeping the cross of the knees if that's accessible to you. Starting to wind down our practice. You guys have done so well. One more deep breath in here. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Slowly come back to center, uncross the knees, however that feels good to you. Shake it out, shake, 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 shake. Bending the knees, reaching the fingertips forward, lowering slowly one vertebrae at a time. Your head will meet the mat last. Our last pose here is a bridge pose. So bending your knees, walking the heels back so your fingertips graze. Taking an inhale here. Pressing into the heels, lifting the hips high, shimming the shoulders underneath the knee, hip. Shimming the shoulders underneath. Hips draw high. Feeling the stretch in the quad, in the glute. Your belly button draws in towards your spine, maybe squeezing the glutes, pressing up one more inch. Lowering one vertebrae at a time, drawing your knees in towards your chest. Elbows to the inside of your knees, grabbing outside soles of your feet. Taking a happy baby pose. Drawing down on the ankles or feet. Lower back stays rooted into the mat. Option to rock from side to side. And then slowly releasing the feet, coming into a tight, tight ball. Forehead comes up to meet the knee, squeezing every muscle in your body as you release into a final Shavasana, straightening the legs, relaxing the shoulders, letting everything go here, allowing your body to receive all the benefits of the last 45-minute practice. Taking a nice deep breath in through your nose. Cleansing, open mouth exhale as you relax the body, relax the mind. You can stay in this final Shavasana for as long as you wish. You're ready to move on the rest of your day, gently beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reaching the arms above your head, taking a nice lengthening stretch as if you're just waking up in the morning. Flexing the toes back, and then taking a moment to scan your body from the fingertips all the way down to your toes. Noticing how you're feeling not only physically, but also energetically, emotionally. And then bending both knees, rolling onto your right side, coming into a fetal position. The position of rebirth. And as you're here, I want you to bring to your attention, bringing to your thoughts, 3 things you're most grateful for in this moment. And then bringing your intention, your why that you set for yourself at the beginning of practice back into your awareness as you honor yourself for showing up, for carving out this time for yourself. Now, when you're ready, slowly pressing into your palm, coming up into a comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes closed, sitting up nice and tall, rooting down into your sits bones. Drawing the shoulders down and back as you draw in a white light in through the crown of your head, allowing it to wash over you like a waterfall, cleansing you of any emotions that you wish to keep on your mat and not move forward into the rest of the day with. And as you sit here, I want you to bring some qualities, some gifts to your awareness that you show up in this world with. And we'll turn those qualities into an affirmation. So on your next inhale, saying the word I am to yourself. And on your exhale, saying that positive quality to yourself. Taking a few rounds of this. Inhale, I am that same quality or a different quality on your exhale. Again, taking the time, the next 10 minutes to move into those affirmations. I am your quality. Really stepping forward into your power, stepping forward into those qualities as you share your gifts with the rest of the world, with those surrounding you. We'll end our practice by bringing palms together to touch and in towards heart center. I honor the place in you, which is of love, light, truth, and peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Bowing forward to seal in your practice with so much compassion and gratitude. Namaste.